Terra Classic community faces critical decisions, and what's next for Lunc? These questions and more news we will discuss in today's video. Welcome to CryptoWhale. Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So if you are interested in everything around Terra Classic, this is the place for you. So let's start with Lunc burning proposals. The Terra Luna Classic community, VegasMorph, a prominent validator, has boldly proposed to stir up intense discussions. The suggestion involves burning a substantial amount of USTC currently held in the community pool. This move is seen as a strategic effort to induce deflation within the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem, following VegasMorph's previous proposal to incinerate a whopping 800 million USTC from the Risk Harbor multi-sig wallet. VegasMorph's new proposal centers around burning approximately 8 million USTC, a substantial portion of the 7.95 million USTC currently residing in the community pool. This recommendation, leveraging a spending request directed at a burn address, has been shared across various platforms. Stakebin data confirms the current holdings in the pool. Given the community pool's sizable reserve of 3.3 billion Lunc, sufficient for funding on-chain activities and other expenses, the rationale behind this proposal is to utilize funds deemed surplus to community needs. VegasMorph highlighted the importance of this action, stating, "By initiating this burn of USTC, we're not only aligning with our deflationary goals, but also showcasing our commitment to self-reliance and judicious management of community assets." This proposal arises amid another contentious suggestion to burn 800 million USTC. After an initial proposal aimed at updating the Terra client for this purpose was rejected, a new approach, currently under governance voting, seeks a legally secure method for the burn. Terra Luna Classic validator Lunanauts raised concerns about the legal implications of the initial proposal, prompting the exploration of alternative strategies. The latest proposal proposes using a smart contract to incinerate the 800 million USTC left in the Risk Harbor multi-sig wallet. This action became imperative following the revelation that Risk Harbor had lost the wallet's keys and decided to blacklist it. To execute this burn, a core developer must create a contract that transfers all holdings to a burn address with a single memseg send. This contract is then shifted to that code ID through governance, eliminating the need for validators to install any code and thus reducing potential legal issues. During the initial voting phase, the proposal garnered an overwhelming 96% support, with a minority voting against or abstaining. The voting is set to conclude on December 27th, but key validators are yet to cast their votes. The market has responded as the Terra Luna Classic community deliberates these critical decisions. Lunc's price has dipped by 3% in the past day, trading at 0.30's $155. Concurrently, USTC's price has fallen to $0.0334, a 6% decrease from the previous day and 15% lower than last week. Despite these fluctuations, trading volume has surged by 141% in the last 24 hours, reflecting the community's active engagement with these proposals and the broader Terra Luna Classic ecosystem. Now let's talk about that the Terra Classic community votes on controversial proposal. The Terra Luna Classic community votes on another proposal to bring key changes in an effort to revive Terra Luna Classic. Some members of the Terra Luna Classic community pushed a proposal for voting to create an official community-led Commonwealth platform. The proposal faces opposition from community members. Proposal 11947, create official community Commonwealth platform, is up for voting on the Station wallet. It wants to gauge community sentiment on establishing an official community-led Commonwealth platform, similar to other items such as Station wallet, apps, and infrastructure. In the initial voting period, the proposal received 47.29% yes votes, as well as 0.36% no and 52.29% abstain votes. The proposal aims to depart from the current third-party Commonwealth forum to enhance moderation and ensure consistency by establishing an official forum. The existing third-party platform has exhibited numerous inadequacies, serious cases of racism, doxing, and harassment, poorly moderated, and in most instances, not addressed at all, requiring urgent need for improvement, as per the proposal. Some members of the community have expressed reluctance to utilize the existing platform and had disputes with the moderators. It claims that despite attempts to improve the existing platform, there's been no measurable improvement in the forum. Now let's discuss, can the Terra Classic price recover from its recent crash? Terra Classic crypto price was facing continuous sell-off in the recent sessions, The recent price declined by 39% over the past 2 weeks. The price is heading towards the 50-day EMA, which might halt the further price decline. Moreover, the weekly chart shows a bull trap formation as the price surged over 200% in the last week of November and first week of December. Thereafter, the price lost over half of the gains and is still declining. The price prediction for 2023 showcases a neutral to bearish outlook in the short term. The most optimistic forecast of the analysts hopes for a max upside potential of 29.28%. Lunc token's price could reach a high of $0.30201 on the positive side. Moreover, the average forecast of the analysts expects the price to reach a high of $0.20182 by the end of the year, whereas the most pessimistic view of analysts expects the price to drop to $0.30115. As per analysts, the most optimistic target that the Lunc token may achieve is $0.30304, suggesting an upside potential of 96.65% from the CMP. The average analyst price target to be attained is $0.30262 by the end of 2024. However, the pessimistic view of analysts expects the price to reach $0.30258. And lastly, let's talk about USTC and why the USTCI's resurgence to $1. The latest proposal involves plans by the community to burn 800 million USTC tokens in a legally absolved route. The proposed funds to be burned happen to come from the Luna Classic treasury, held in the Risk Harbor multi-sig wallet. The idea to burn these funds arose from the fact that Risk Harbor admitted that they had lost the keys to the multi-sig wallet. As a result of this, they had agreed to blacklist the wallet. However, the community opined that burning these tokens is an even better option, considering how burning such a significant amount of USTC could potentially increase the token's value. Before now, the community had initially proposed to burn the 800 million USTC burn via update to Terra Luna. However, the proposal wasn't passed as many validators chose not to vote. Lunc validator Lunanauts mentioned that the validators he had spoken to chose not to vote because of the possible legal repercussions of updating the code on their nodes to burn the funds. That is also why this latest proposal was introduced as an alternative, as there will be no need for validators to update the code on their nodes for the burn to occur. Lunanauts possibly believes that this proposal should easily scale through, considering that validators are legally absolved through this route. It also achieves the same effect as the initial proposal. The Lunc validators still seem apathetic to the latest proposal based on how voting has progressed so far. Data from the voting form shows that only a meager 8.67% of total votes have been cast. Interestingly, 48.31% of the total votes cast so far have chosen to abstain, which means they are neither voting for nor against. The good news for the Terra Classic community is the fact that there is still time for the proposal to meet the pass threshold, as voting ends on December 27th. It is also worth mentioning that only 5.63% have voted no, which is also a good sign considering that 50% represents the pass threshold. However, the quorum of 40% total votes still needs to be met. So how do you think can the Terra Classic price recover in the near future? Disclaimer: this video does not force you to buy any cryptocurrency or invest in anything. With this, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, let us know in the comments your views on the Lunc token, and make sure to turn on the post notifications to get notified every time we post a new video.